How you guys doing? Eric here. Today is Saturday, July 12th, 2014. Kind of a warm, muggy morning up here. This morning, we're kicking into the monsoon flow up here in Colorado. So we've been getting rain. It's supposed to rain all weekend. But hopefully we don't get the flooding like we had last summer, but I have a feeling we might. But yeah, what's going on today? All kinds of shit going on. We got the Israeli Gaza situation, which I made a video about recently, and pretty much like I predicted, it's just ratcheting up. It's escalating. It just doesn't make sense to me that Hamas keeps firing missiles into Israel. Just something stinks about it, man. But yeah, like I was saying, it just doesn't make any sense, man. Would you do it? I mean, look at how many strikes they're doing on that country, Israel, on the Gaza Strip, I guess, is where they're bombing, and they're just killing scores and scores of freaking civilians. And why would Hamas keep firing missiles at them? It doesn't, it's like something I ain't buying it, man. It's something going on, man. I think it's either Israel's firing missiles. Well, they're not missiles; they're rockets. And especially another reason why I think it's bull crap is because every rocket they fire doesn't do nothing. It hasn't killed one Israeli. And they go over there and bombing and killing hundreds of them already. Netanyahu, I vowed not to stop it, until the rocket attacks stop. We're going to keep striking them. Boy. So what else is going on today besides everything else, all the other shit? The ISIS crisis still raging on, but the big story this week is the border. The border here, man. All these kids coming up from Central America, I guess, and I guess the Mexicans made a deal with them, finding out that, like promoting common sense one person at a time. I was watching him this morning. He's like, it's basically they made a deal to send all their garbage to our country. Basically, is what he was saying. And all these kids, and then they're showing up at the border, and we give them a ticket anywhere you want to go in America. Hey, you want to go to Disney World? Here's a ticket. How many of your family will send you all to Disney World? This is what he's saying. It's like ridiculous, man. It's like the ISIS crisis. The ridiculosity factor of it. Is just way over the top to be real. It's just the whole thing's been set up. It's what I would call a manufactured crisis, an engineered crisis. As soon as Obama, was it like last summer when Obama signed the DREAM Act? Now it's pretty fucking predictable, huh? It's all totally predictable, man. The whole game is just like to totally blow it out of proportion, like just to make it so ridiculous, such a, like Hitler said, if you tell a big enough lie, everyone will believe it. You think this is really just happened on its own? No, manufactured crisis. This is the age of the crisis we're living in. Every crisis is designed, man-made, hyped up, promoted, sold to us, just like a product. And then it's used to take our rights away. Well, another thing about what happened this week, I heard that they're cutting back the army, getting rid of like over 100,000 soldiers. So that tells me, you know, in these times of World War III, and they're cutting back the army. You know what's going on to me is the army's the whole military has become mechanized. They don't want people in the military anymore. They want machines that kill without remorse. They want to take the killing out. You know, there's a lot of people out there that'll kill, but a machine has no fucking feelings whatsoever. A machine will kill like a machine. So, yeah, that's what's going on with that, man. They're cutting back the military and replacing the killing with machinery. It's scary. They got all kinds of stuff, I think, now, like, that we don't even know about. Nuclear bombs don't exist, but they want us to think that's our biggest threat. But the real threat is the stuff they don't tell us about. You know, whatever they want us to know about is probably not real. But what is real is real. No, what is real is like the weapons that'll just cook you. That's what I think they got now. Besides machines that'll just machine gun you down, anything that moves or breathes, they'll just pick out your life force and just end it. But there's also machines that they got now that'll, I think they can use cell phone towers and shit just to cook people, man. Just microwave you. They got shit like that. Scalar weapons, they call them. They'll just aim it, like, it's basically like microwaving people where they stand. You know, it instantly kills them. It cooks their insides. Yeah. That's the future of warfare right there. And just population control. Kind of like they told us this in the Terminator movie. You know, it was kind of showing us the future for sure. Yep, there's another movie that kind of tells the story of what their plans. There's a lot of them. Terminator. It tells the plan of the mechanized destruction of the human race before they can destroy the machine. But in reality, it's the machine is freaking governments and corporations and banks. Maybe someday the machines will take over, like the Terminator movie. I think they'd probably do a better job running the world than the fucking psychopaths that are running it now. And there's also that ISIS crisis going on over there in Iraq. That's something that is talking a lot about in the news this week, hyping that up. I've seen a lot of evidence that proves it. It's a CIA operation, man. That's what it is, man. All of it. Probably, if you look deep behind the rocket attacks at Israel, you're going to find something that points to a self-inflicted, fucking, like shooting yourself with fucking BBs when you got a bulletproof vest on, and then using it as an excuse to fucking kill everyone you see. That's what they're doing. Yeah, it's like promoting common sense said, man. Bringing all those people up here is just a way to fuck up our country more. It's another attack on the United States. See, World War III is also being waged against the people of America. They're waging wars against us in so many ways. Just constantly wearing us down and nonstop. You name it, every way they can. And it just keeps getting worse all the time. They're just escalating it day after day after day until we're all just fucked. Yep, the Israelis seem to be always playing the role of the victim. But they seem to be doing all the killing. Totally fucking stupid, ridiculous, you know, almost like a spoof movie. That's how ridiculous it is. You know, yeah, it just really cracks me up the way the media just totally plays along with it and hypes it all up. It's so obvious what's going on. But there's still fucking a lot of people out there that believe it. Can't believe how stupid people are. Right. I guess all the dumbing down has been working, huh? Gotta have a bunch of really dumb people to fucking believe the bullshit they're trying to sell us. Yeah, I guess what all this is going to eventually lead to, pointing to me, eventually it's going to be martial law in this country. I think that's going to be the outcome eventually. Could be next week, could be 3 years from now, but something's going to happen. There's going to be some crisis, emergency, and we're going to have to declare martial law to keep the Americans safe. Keep America safe for democracy. Yeah, a lot of people are predicting that the martial law will be imposed sometime before the next presidential election. That might make sense. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys.